Hello everyone, welcome to the Phoenix Friday AMA. My name is Jake Fressy, lead developer of the Phoenix Finance project. Today I'm also joined by Philip. Feel free to say hello.
Hello, how are you doing, Jay? How are you doing, everyone? Happy to be here. What's up?
Pleasure to have you here as well. Also, big shout out to Henky. Thanks for handling the music and also everything else going on in the background. Also Akira as well. I don't believe he can make it here today, but just a huge round of applause for everyone on the team doing a really great job in the last couple of weeks and the last year as well. It's been a really good ride for us, and I was so excited to get into next year as well. But yes, I hope everyone has had a really great Christmas or just holidays in general. Coming closer to the end of the year, it's been really good. I've had a good time to relax as well with family, and I'm really getting really excited now. Coming up, it's New Year's Eve for me. I'm not sure what time it is for everyone else in the world here, but it's 9 a.m. in the morning here, or 10 past 9 in the morning here, New Year's Eve. I hope everyone has got some nice plans. Go out, relax, enjoy. Take a look back at the amazing year that we've had. I know there's been ups and downs for everyone, but we've got through it in the end, and we've stuck together, and that's all that matters in the end. And we're just going to keep pushing forward, and we couldn't be more happier in terms of how everything has gone for the project and how we've stayed strong through everything. But yeah, it's really great pleasure to see all you guys here today. I'm just going to do a couple of checks to make sure that everything's going well. This session will be recorded as well and uploaded to YouTube later. I do understand it doesn't look like there's a lot of people here today, but that's okay. I understand that people probably have a lot of plans, people going away. It is coming up closer to the New Year's Eve as well, so for most people. But yeah, so for today, we're just going to be going through some project updates, specifically surrounding, obviously, our upcoming decks, just kind of a status update on this, as well as some information on current progression of our Polygon Flaming Phoenix Club collection minting, as well as kind of an overview of what's kind of expected for the Phoenix Finance project coming into 2023. So we'll kind of just be going over our revised roadmap, just going over some of the things that you can expect during the first and second quarter. So without further ado, I'll jump right in to the updates. First thing I wanted to get started on today was kind of just talking about our current progression with the Phoenix decks, and I'm really happy to say everything's on schedule. We've begun testing the contract aspects and also begun integrating the user interface for the Phoenix. I'm just making sure that it's still going here. It looks like I've crashed. I'll just make sure there's still audio going through. It does look like it's okay. Sorry about that. So as I was saying, yes, everything is on schedule for the Phoenix Dex developments, and we've also started engaging in those first kind of contract side testing. Another important thing to note is that we are building our Phoenix Dex UI from the ground up. We're not just forking the Pancake Swap UI and slapping our own styling on it. We're not doing that. We're doing our own kind of feel to it, that one that just kind of has that Phoenix vibe to it, and also is implemented in the way that we want for our ecosystem. So what you can kind of expect is, obviously, we'll be trying to aim for the Dex release with kind of basic trading features come this kind of start of January 2023. Later on, we'll be integrating more of our ecosystem elements into the actual new user interface itself. And because of this approach that we've taken with kind of pushing more development resources to the Phoenix Dex and the new user interface, we have pushed back those other developments, such as our Phoenix Vault, Phoenix Royalty Program, and the Lotto pool just a little bit, so we don't repeat any work. Last thing we want to do is waste our time and your time by spending resources implementing these things into the old or the current DApp, and then have to repeat the process on the new and improved amazing Phoenix Dex, and ultimately our new home for our ecosystem. So that's going to be our goal in the coming weeks into 2023. So that's something to look out for, and we'll have week by week updates as well. So yeah, another important thing to know the Phoenix Dex will have a special wallet connection integration that allows heaps of wallets to easily and smoothly connect, and will also have that really awesome Phoenix design, high class Phoenix Club feeling. It's gonna have a really cool vibe to it as well. And alongside this, it's going to have really lower trading fees on both Chronos and Polygon chain. Both chains will be seamlessly integrated into the one website, so there won't be a matter of you need to go here for Polygon, you need to go here for Chronos. It's all going to be in the one place. The kind of look and feel of the app is going to be based on what chain you're connected to, and one important thing to note is that the Phoenix ecosystem is going to be integrated into that one place. So everything's nice and easy to access for current and new investors that are coming into our platform. But yeah, it's going to be really awesome, and we can be happier. And I can't wait to obviously share more with you guys. Obviously, things aren't ready to be presented yet, but I'm really happy with how everything's progressing so far in terms of our Phoenix Dex. Another important things to note with the Phoenix Dex as well, just a couple of things I'll add here. We will be adding our own liquidity for Phoenix token, as well as some other major tokens on the space, in the space, sorry, such as like a lot of stable coins, kind of the top coins, and a lot of the other higher class coins in the ecosystem, both Chronos and Polygon chain as well. This will allow lower fees when trading between these higher market cap tokens. So you can kind of get started straight away trading on the Phoenix Dex without many limitations. But obviously, express this as well. We will be gradually improving things, adding more features, adding more liquidity for more tokens, and also onboarding more projects to join our platform and really get involved with all these other projects in the ecosystem. Get them listed, get them integrated into all of other systems on the deck, such as our pools, our farms, our staking, our NFT launches, our token launches. It's going to be really awesome, and I couldn't be more excited that we're really integrating in the way that we've envisioned, and it's going to be really amazing. But yeah, so in short, everything's going on schedule, and you can kind of expect the initial release, the beta release of the Phoenix Dex in the first part of January. So super excited about that, and I'll pass it over to Philip now for some news on our Phoenix Club collection on Polygon chain. Go for it, Philip.
Thank you very much, Jake. Yeah, we actually have some positive news about our mint that is currently happening on Polygon. So the second legendary Flaming Phoenix Club NFT has officially been minted. So big congratulations to the minter. There is still one legendary NFT left in the collection to be minted. Just a reminder that if you mint a legendary NFT, you can claim $200 in Matic, and you also have increased multiplier when staking. Right now, at this moment, minting on Polygon is going pretty fast, as you can see. And a few hours ago, we actually hit the next milestone. That is 4,000 NFTs minted so far. So that's amazing. We already have distributed mythical mystery boxes to 5 lucky winners. And currently, we are sitting around 4,030 NFTs minted. So it's going pretty well. We also have a mint event going on right now. Every 2 days, we announce the winner for the previous 2 days, and we announce the new prize that will be active for the next 2 days. Winners are selected completely randomly, and multiple entries per person are allowed. And obviously, the more entries you have, the greater your chances of winning the prize. Uh, Also, if you have already won, you are eligible to win again, as selecting is completely random. So definitely check it out. I'll pass it back to Jake now.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Philip, for those updates. Uh, awesome. I think it is good now. I'll just confirm. All right, it's looking good now. Okay, looks like we're reconnected. Sorry about that, everyone. Yeah, so going forward with today's AMA, we wanted to just kind of go over the year that we've had and kind of talk about what our next steps are. So obviously, 2022 obviously was first kind of birth of Phoenix Finance. We came in the project me, Jake, or me being Jake, Akira, and Henki, we came in with our vision and we started planning things, and things start rolling. We didn't have super high expectations. We're just enjoying the moment. We're having fun planning out what we wanted to see, and we we obviously were blown away with the response that we received on the Kronos chain. We had our pre-sale phase, which lasted a total of 3 minutes, which was really amazing for those who weren't there, as well. And we began developing and improving our ecosystem, week by week and month by month, and it got really exciting for us. As you know, we started implementing things such as our Flaming Phoenix Club NFTs, including all the other utilities surrounding that, with the staking pools, with the first release of the Phoenix Lotto. Um, still can't wait till that has a chance to come back and really prove itself again. As you know, obviously it is in maintenance, but yeah, we've had a really amazing year. Coming into Q3 of 2022, we had our KYC by Phenix launch. We also had our amazing mystery box release, which has been really successful. And we're happy there's people that have been having a good time with that. Also adding that additional Phoenix token and Flaming Phoenix Club utility, which has been really successful for us. And we also released our multi-sig as a service as well, which has been really awesome. Coming into Q4 of this year, we obviously did our cross-chain expansion onto the Polygon chain, and obviously released our new NFT collection on the Polygon chain, and also released all other elements of our ecosystem as well in there, which has been really awesome for us. And we're going to obviously keep developing, and we're not going to be stopping here. So things you can kind of expect coming into quarter one of 2023 for Phoenix Finance is obviously we're going to be releasing our initial beta release of the Phoenix DEX on both Kronos and Polygon chain. This will be done alongside the initial UI upgrade. So our long-term goal is to migrate away from the existing DApp, but it will remain there alive for people to access, as we don't expect everything to be available always, but this will kind of come into place. And another important thing to note is that the new and improved user interface and the new kind of website will be the primary Phoenix Finance website as well. So everything's going to be really tied close together, and easily accessible to people that are looking into our project, so they can kind of get started in ecosystem straight away. This way, we don't have the website, and then we don't have like a separate DApp on the side. Everything's going to be really tight and close together, which is something we're aiming for with the new user interface. Another important thing to note is we'll obviously be looking into our Phoenix Finance token launchpad for projects that are in our Phoenix Syndicate, or other words, our KYC'd. We will also be looking to release our Phoenix Royalty Club, which will be something integrated into the entire Phoenix Finance ecosystem. And just a short summary on this, if you haven't heard our previous AMAs, but this is basically going to be a rewards and leveling system that you gain experience points from interacting with our ecosystem, and you can obviously gain levels and gain access to more weekly rewards with the Royalty Club. And this is going to be something that's going to be integrated with our upcoming Phoenix Vault as well. We will also be releasing our own Phoenix NFT Launchpad on both the Kronos and Polygon chain. This will be something that is also integrated into the new DApp user interface alongside the DEX. We will be hoping we can have the new Phoenix Lotto pool, the new redesigned Phoenix Lotto pool up and running. The developments, as stated, are in a really good spot for this, but we put them on hold ultimately to put more focus and priority on the Phoenix DEX. But we're hoping to have this up and running by Q1, the end of Q1 as well. Another thing's back on the agenda for Q1 is our internal token bridge, just allowing people to bridge Phoenix token between Kronos and Polygon chain. It's another thing we're going to be looking to have, just as an extra kind of accessible thing for investors that do own Phoenix between Kronos or Polygon. Yeah, so that's kind of our goal for Q1. Coming into Q2, we're looking to release more mystery boxes for our Phoenix Mystery Box Collection. Um, we obviously have delayed the release of the new boxes with the legendaries in it. If you aren't aware, there are another set of legendaries. Oh, sorry, one legendary on each chain for both the Polygon and Polygon and Chronos chain for the Flaming Phoenix Sub Collection. That are up for grabs with the going to be up for grabs with the mystery boxes. We've just been pushing this back because we're just reevaluating how we want to approach these new boxes to ensure that um, there is a fair chance at getting these legendary NFTs, and it is sustainable in a manner that um, can still be incentivized after the legendaries are gone. So that's something that's another thing to look out for as well. Um, Yep, as we said, we also are releasing new elements of our Phoenix Vault system. So obviously cross-chain bridge integration. This is something we'll be looking to have once we do have more liquidity to have this set up. So having our own bridge with lower fees and high kind of speeds. So with minimal delays. This is something that we're going to be looking to have in Q2, as well as some other features such as our custom ERC20 token deployment um, and our own personal liquidity vaults as well for projects that are interested in that. Yeah, so that's what we have planned as of now for Q1, Q2, and obviously this is not all. We are still planning week by week as to what we want to achieve further into the year. But as you know, in the crypto world, it's not good to plan too far ahead. We need to make sure that we're evaluating how the market's performing and how it influences what we do. Also need to identify how the community responds to what we're actually implementing and if changes are needed to be set in place to adapt for what's best for the community and the project overall. But that's something what we have planned for now, and we have so much more coming, and we're going to keep planning. And ultimately, this year's just been a really our expectations are just blown clear out of the water. It's been really crazy for us, and the support we've received from the community, from everyone, is just unbelievable. So a big thanks to everyone here. I've said this a million times, but what we can do without you guys. And we just want to wish everyone, obviously, a happy New Year. And yeah, just the support has just been amazing. The trust and support, amazing. And we hope that we will continue to service your needs and ensure that everyone is happy. That's our main priority. And also on top of this as well, thanks to all the team members of the Phoenix finance team, especially our mods and our team manager, Philip, has been doing amazing work for us in keeping everything kind of running in the background. A lot of the work that is simply just too much for all of us to handle. So a really big thanks to Philip and also everyone on the core team and the mod team. Just everyone's doing an amazing job. Yep. So that covers up our AMA updates for today. What we'll do now is we will move over to the questions. So if anyone has any questions for today, you're more than welcome to raise your hand in the Twitter Spaces session, or otherwise you can just add Phoenix Jake in. You can add Phoenix Jake in the main nest channel on Discord as well. Phil, did you want to say something?
Yeah, I would just like to say that I totally agree with everything that you've said, Jake. None of this would be possible without our amazing community and our mods that are absolutely doing our best. But also, this wouldn't be possible without our amazing core team. Uh, Guys, thank you very much for everything that you've done so far. Big shout out to Jake. Big shout out to Hanky and Akira, who is unfortunately not here today. Definitely, and I can say this 100% honestly, definitely one of the best crypto teams in this space. Big thanks, guys, and from me and from the community. And my message would be, I guess, let's make 2023 our year. Let's make it even bigger.
Definitely, yeah. Appreciate that a lot, Philip. And yes, that's definitely the goal. We want to make sure that we're making a really big splash in 2023 for what Phoenix Finance ecosystem is. And any road bumps ahead and any roadblocks ahead, we will face them as is, and we will get through them. As you know, crypto is a very vicious cycle of ups and downs, and we get through it in the end, and we stay positive, and we stay focused on the mission ahead. And yeah, that's going to be our goal for 2023 is to just make ourselves bigger and make ourselves known. And we know it's all going to be possible with having our community by our side and our amazing team members there to support us along the way. So, yeah, super hopeful for 2023. And things are already, the ball was already rolling coming into the year as well with our developments and progress as well, and everything else that we got going on in the background, all the community events. It's just it couldn't be any better, and obviously we're always looking for improvements, and that's our main focus. So your feedback's always appreciated. So um, yeah, so I'll move over to the questions before I ramble on too much, as I do. It seems like we do have a question here from XR Doge Man. I'll add you as a speaker. Believe that worked. All right. Hey, XR Dogeman, did you have a question for us today? Yeah, go for it, XR Dogeman, if you wanted to speak.
Yes, hi. How are you guys today?
Doing very well, thank you. Hope you're doing well as well.
Well, just I just joined, so like I wanted like if anybody can give me a quick recap of about what the discussion was.
Oh yeah, definitely. So we kind of just went over all our updates for today. I won't go over everything again, as people have a limited tolerance for my voice. But if you do wait a bit after the AMA, we will be publishing the recording of the AMA. But just a quick summary, we kind of just went over our DEX developments. Everything's on schedule. We also looked at our last year review, just kind of going over everything that we achieved, and we also looked forward as to what we're kind of looking for in 2023, which is more of just a reflection of our current roadmap, which you can find in our white paper as well. But this session actually is going to be is being recorded now and will be uploaded later to YouTube. So we'll post a link in our Telegram and Discord as well, and obviously the AMA recordings channel. So we'll be able to catch up there. But did you have any other questions for us today?
Interesting. Yeah. Well, I usually I'm XR Doge Man, so nice to meet you, Phoenix. Uh, I start with my slogan when I join a group is give a follow, get a follow.
Definitely. That's
But I'm like, I'm in crypto. I just joined the crypto space not too long ago. My friend was telling me about
welcome.
XLM, so I'm really learning. That's why I wanted a recap of what you guys were talking about in that.
Oh, that's perfect. Well, welcome to the world of crypto.
All right,
Definitely,
thank you.
definitely good to stay involved in communities. It's a really good way to stay updated, and I guess other things I'd probably say is it's a good thing to do your own research with
Well,
any project that you're getting involved in, and yeah, just staying safe as well. If something sounds too good to be true, then it's probably just
yeah,
not
well,
worth
I started learning about ISO's 2022s, and it blew my mind away. I was like, oh man, I've been working at Tim Hortons for the last 7 years, and this crypto is just like it's like heaven for me. It's like playing video games.
Yeah, it's something else, and obviously the community aspect of it is something I initially wasn't appreciative of, but kind of getting involved in it just makes it all the better.
Yeah, like, I
And
retired from my job like 3 months ago. I'll
oh,
never work at
that's
Tim
right.
Hortons again for
Congratulations,
the rest of my life.
congratulations.
So
That sounds
thank
really
you. God bless all you guys. So I'm gonna go back into listening mode.
good. That's all right. It's a pleasure to meet you, XR Dogeman, and welcome to the crypto community.
There you go. That's it.
Alrighty. Did we have any other questions? I did see some questions in the Discord. Um, Let me have a look. Or maybe I'm mistaken. Let's see here. I don't know if there are any other questions in the Discord, but if you guys did have anything on your mind, do feel free to just add Phoenix Jake in the Discord, and I'll do my best to answer that question. Otherwise, if you would like to ask a question in person through spaces, just simply raise your hand, and I'll invite you to speak. But yeah, I'm really happy with how everything's going. Um, and I hope you guys took something today out of the updates that we shared today. And obviously, yeah, there's obviously still a lot of things in the dark that we haven't shared with the Phoenix decks. There's a lot more surprises on the way, and we're just hoping that everything is going to go super well. And we can't really wait to share everything in detail with you guys, and also start sharing some teasers about the upcoming new user interface upgrades and also the decks itself. So it's definitely not the end here. We've got a lot of more information coming in the pipeline, and I hope you guys are as excited as we are. So it's going to be really amazing. I do see some people typing in the Discord. Got some people sharing their awesome mystery box rewards. Well done, musician. Very nice. Amazing. Okay. Uh, if that's all the questions that we do have for today, I'm just gonna wait. I do see some more people typing, just in case. But um, yeah, just don't hesitate to ask. You don't even have to. If you just want to walk up, or say something, and just rather than asking a question, that's more than fine as well. It's a completely open space here as well. Omega says, can you give more details about the royalty program in the decks? So basically, in short, obviously the royalty program will be a leveling system. We did reveal that it's going to be an XP based system with 100 levels, with gaining access to different weekly rewards as you progress to different milestones. But in terms of the actual decks itself, what we're aiming for is that users will actually be able to gain daily XP from trading on the decks. This will obviously be through like buying tokens or selling tokens, and the main goal is that we'll be adding bonus XP, for example, trading in Phenix token on the decks, specifically our decks. And with this as well, you will be able to gain more XP per day. We'll also kind of be having like this kind of daily missions in a way, kind of like what you can expect on the Crypto.com app, how they have their own missions, but in this case, since we're a bit of a smaller organization, small thing, you can expect the rewards to be a lot better. As we do have the plans for sustainability in it, obviously using a percentage of our trading fees as well as the DEX fees itself to keep it sustained. And obviously through this, by people listing on the Phoenix DEX, knowing that they're getting an extra utility that is unseen in any other DEX, is going to really incentivize and drive up volume on the Phoenix decks compared to any others. And that's our vision and goal with the Phoenix Royalty Club, alongside not only being integrated in the decks, but all other elements of our ecosystem. This being trading NFTs on our own NFT marketplace, or even opening a mystery box, a daily mystery box, and getting your rewards. And just doing this day by day, growing your rewards, unlocking new level milestones, you'll be able to gain access to more weekly rewards. Things that we have in mind for weekly rewards is having access to a kind of royalty crow or matic allocation that we put aside from the PFR, or even getting access to additional free mystery boxes as well that you'll be able to open each week. But we still have all these ideas flowing as to what we can kind of expect for the Royalty Club, but we're super excited with what we have in mind already, and we're just planning out everything of how it's going to be implemented. But we do have everything in place to make it a possibility. We don't see it as something that's going to be problematic. Ultimately, it's going to be really beneficial for the entire ecosystem, and also everyone that gets involved in an ecosystem, as they're going to be able to utilize this amazing, unique utility that is not unseen on any other decks. It's not just some simple referral program that gives you a small percentage or a cut. It's something that you can continue growing your rewards, growing your XP, and you can use across the entire ecosystem as well. So it's going to be really big, and we hope that we can make a really big splash in the crypto DeFi space, both Polygon and Kronos Chain, with everything that we have coming. So it's going to be super exciting, and we hope that you guys are going to be with us along the way with 2023. It's just so excited with everything. But yeah, that's kind of a summary of what you can kind of expect with the Phoenix Royalty Club and the utility surrounded with the decks itself, with kind of getting those experience points for trading. But yeah, we'll obviously have more information as the weeks progress. But it's going to be really awesome, and I believe we do have a requested with Josie. I believe. Sorry if I said that incorrectly. I'll add you as a speaker. I'll wait for that to process.
Hello, how you doing, man? How's everything going?
Hey, how you going? Doing very well, thank you.
So I recently joined you guys, because you're partnering up with the Crobies, and I was wondering what you guys were all about, and I minted some NFTs, and I bought some Phenix, and I can say I'm quite happy with your platform. I think it works well. I like the rewards, but my question is this: like I'm wondering, I kind of want to mint on the Polygon network, and I've never ventured out of Chronos. So what do you think would be the easiest way for me to go about it? I mean, can I use MetaMask to mint on the Poly chain?
Yeah, you definitely can. So, since on your MetaMask, you'll be able to actually change your network to the Polygon chain. Well, obviously at this point you will, I think you'll be like in the list. It's like in there, like the top chain list on MetaMask. But you might need to bridge some assets from if you haven't already, bridge some assets from the Kronos chain. To the Polygon chain, namely, you'll need to get access to some Matic tokens on the Polygon chain, which is the native token on the Polygon chain. You can actually use a lot of bridge services, and one that we're kind of partnered up with is XY Swap. You'll actually be able to see a link in our D app that says cross chain swap, and you'll be able to go here, connect to Kronos chain, and select what assets you want to bridge. So you can say, hey, I want to swap some Kronos tokens for Polygon on the Polygon chain, and when you do that swap, they basically handle the whole chain bridge for you, and you'll receive your Matic tokens in the same address on the Polygon chain, and then it'll just be a matter of switching the chain on your MetaMask to Polygon chain, and then connecting to our Phoenix D app, and you'll be able to mint some NFTs on there. Then you'll be able to stake your NFT, get your weekly free mystery box by having an NFT on that chain as well, and gain all access to the utility of the Phoenix Finance ecosystem as well for the NFTs that you do have on that chain. But probably what I said didn't make a lot of sense, but there is a lot of guides out there, and everyone in the community as well will be more than happy to help you. Just ask if you do run into any roadblocks. But it's a pretty seamless transition, as both chains do run off similar technology. It's just a matter of kind of getting access to your assets over there and bridging over from the chain that you're on to for that one as well. But if you do have any more questions, do feel free to ask. But sorry if I just confused the shit out of you. So sorry.
No, that's fine. I was just curious if I could also like maybe do it through the CDC wallet, because I know you can buy some stuff with Ethereum on the CDC, but can you do that with Poly? It's my last question. Sorry.
Uh, which wallet did you say? What was it?
Like the Defi wallet. My Defi wallet. Could I use that?
I believe
or that's an option.
yeah, as long as you do have like Polygon, you are on the Polygon chain and you do have Matic, you will be able to mint NFTs via our DApp. Just the main thing is that you do have enough Matic tokens, Matic coins, sorry, and you just connect to our DApp, and then you're able to click mint on there. But yeah, that's pretty much the only requirement.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm going to give it a try, and I'm going to get over there and try to, I see that the mint's still going, so, mint some birds on that side. Thanks. Appreciate it.
No worries. Thank you very much. No worries at all. Thanks for your support. Awesome. So I believe that is all the questions for today. Oh, never mind. We got some questions in Discord. Perfect. All right. So we do have a question from OJ Lion. He says, "Hey, Phoenix Jake, season's greetings. Just wanted to know if we did the 1 hour Execrator. I'm not too sure. Is this a question in regards to the previous migration? Um, is this you talking about? I believe you were talking about the overdrive event. I believe we did do an overdrive event. Correct me if I'm wrong though. We did do it. I believe we did perform an overdrive event after the migration did take place. But someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Um, but if this is not the question you're asking, you do you have something concerned with your own holdings? Do you open the ticket, and the team will be able to sort any issues that you have out. Alrighty. I believe that is all the questions for today. But if anyone does need any more help for today or any support, do feel free to open a ticket on our Discord. This is probably the best way to get assistance, as it's a very organized system on the Discord channel. And also, if you just have a light question that you want to ask within the community, the main Nest channel or the general channel is a very good place to ask. Everyone in the community is very welcoming and friendly. And we do encourage you to join our Discord if you haven't already. But just a huge thanks to everyone for whoever joined us today and everyone in our community. It's been really amazing. And I'll probably pass it over to Philip now for our Phoenix Airways. And I believe we do have Crimson here as well. That will be dropping in later for the Phoenix Airways as well. So it's going to be really good fun. So do make sure to stick around for that. And I'll pass it over to Philip now for some updates on the airwaves as well. So take care, everyone, and thank you very much.